Good morning, Cypress Village residents. Welcome to Virtual Coffee Chat. This is Ty Morgan, Executive Director. Today is January 17th, Friday, and thank you all for tuning in today. Always like to see our regulars here at Coffee Chat Live, so a big good morning to all of you. And as usual, we got a lot of information to share to all of our villagers out there, keep you abreast of what's going on at the village in many different ways, Coffee Chat being one of them. So again, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you to close out. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Coffee Chat. A couple updates from the maintenance department. Got a few exciting things going on this month. First off, the green roof is on schedule now. We put the new pergola up there. The new liner for the roof is going to start next week. That's all weather dependent. If everything works out correctly, the whole job is supposed to be finished by March 1st, but again, that's weather dependent, couple days within a week here and there. So getting excited about that. We'll be able to use it in the spring, which will be really nice. Parking, like right around where we moved the cardboard dumpster, and we're making improvements around the generators and garbage disposals and all that stuff out there. We're getting phase 1 and 2 have been completed with new plantings and mulch and bollard covers, and everything looks pretty good out there. Right now they're working on the irrigation to make sure they can get water to all the new plantings and everything. As soon as they get that irrigation buttoned up, they'll hit phase 3, which will be adding more garden and screens in front of the generators. So I expect that to happen within the next month. So we're looking good there. One really cool thing, the rehab gym in Healthcare Center. We had our 80% inspection this week with ACA. Everything went well. The 100% inspection is scheduled right now for February 24th. So we should be able to use that gym after that. So that's great news there. Mulch for the homes. We worked with the resident council and the unit leader, and mulch is going to be for the homes around March 15th-ish. We're having a truck come in. Everything is going to get blown in. The estimated time of completion for that is 2.5 weeks. Like we did last year, they'll have crews behind the guys blowing it in, knocking it off the houses, the sidewalks, making it neat and looking great. So happy about that. We just want to wait until the leaves fall. The oak leaves don't fall until the end of January, all through February. So once that's out, we'll have nice fresh mulch for everyone. Pressure washing for the homes. We're waiting for Harrison to get the schedule together. The weather has been a little bit of a holdup for us. It's pretty cold out there. So in the next week or two, he will start, and that will be on Gordonia. And he'll be doing the inside of Middleton Park East and West around the circle. Then he'll hit the outside. Once he's done with that, he'll go out William Davis and so on and so on. So he's not going to do 30 houses a month this year. He's going straight through. And that project probably take about 2 months straight through. Maybe even a little bit longer. Again, that's weather dependent. All right, next up is the cypress tree in front of the C building. I'm going to try to knock on everybody's individual door and tell them what's going on, but one of the cypress trees in front of the C building has to come down. It has grown through the storm sewer and is now affecting the building. So we're going to get the storm sewer repaired and everything working correctly, but it's one of the nicer cypress trees in front of the building. Again, it's in front of the C building, like above or right in front of IHS. So I think it's like the 38, 36, 34 stacks right in that area. Like I said, I'm going to try to knock on some doors this week. It's coming down next Thursday. They'll be out there at 9 a.m. with a crane. They're going to take some of the branches off and then take the whole tree down at once. So it should be an interesting process that happened once before with a bad sycamore tree. And they lifted it up and over the awning, which was pretty cool. So if you have any questions, call Josh, myself, or Tim. and we'll fill you in. But it is absolutely necessary that we do this. So I do apologize, but no choice in the matter. Last but not least, elevators. So I got my capital budget yesterday, the approved one. A and B elevators are on it. So I'm working right now to get updated quotes to turn in, get the job numbers, get everything approved. Once we give them their deposit, it's 3 to 4 months before the equipment will come in. At that point, 1A elevator will be down for 3 weeks approximately to get the car upgraded. Then the second car will be down for another 3 to 4 weeks. And once we get inspected, everything should work after that. And we'll move on to the B elevator and we'll have the same process. So that is exciting news. Ty and I are really pushing to get this done quickly. Hopefully by next week, I'll let you know if we're keeping Mallory or moving on to a different company. I'm working with LCS and HealthPeak to make that determination in the next couple days. And we'll make that announcement as soon as I can. That's all I got this week. Have a great weekend. Thank you.
Good morning, Cypress Village. Just a quick update from the security office. I just wanted to thank you all for enduring some of the recent fire alarms we've had. I know that sometimes it is very frustrating, and we try to make them short, especially if we have to do a drill. If it's a real live alarm, we have to treat it the same whether it's a drill or an alarm. Try to do it as fast as we can, but we do have a big building. Sometimes we have to get through several flights of stairs before we can find the issue. That's just the long and the short of it. We do have to do some drills for fire. Obviously, I have to train my team, but there is a monthly fire drill that we need to complete for Cypress Village anyways, in addition to all the actual times that we have alarms go off on accident. So just wanted to put that out there. Just reminders for that. Please shelter in your apartment. If that's where you are, stay put. Keep those fire doors shut. In the event of a real fire, that is how fire will transfer from one building to the next, or one room to the next, or so on and so forth. Just be safe in that situation, and try not to be moving around the building unless you already know that it is a drill or it is a false alarm. That's fine. The speaker system, the all-call system, should actually be loud and clear now. We just had it updated and fixed the other day, so it is working better than ever. So I'm really pleased with that. So hopefully you can hear it and not have to speak conductor to be able to understand what's being said over the intercom. So that's good news. Other than that, just be safe. We'll see you around the village.
Good morning, villagers. I'm Lisa Drew. I am your Community Life Services Director, and I am here on Friday, January 17th, to give you some updates and tell you a little bit about what's going on. Couple of updates. One, if you want to make any changes, or if you have to cancel something, please use our main number. That is 904-807-6224. That is the main number. We all have access to that voicemail. If you leave a message individually for Julia or myself, it may not get where it needs to go if we're not here to get the message. So use that main number. Jay will answer if she's there. If not, we will get back to you. What else? I have had some residents come to me and ask me to talk about people having cell phone conversations in public using the speakerphone. I agree that is a little distracting when somebody's trying to have a conversation and somebody is sitting nearby on a cell phone using a speaker. So just be mindful of people around you when you're talking on your cell phone, and if you can avoid it, don't use the speakerphone. And then your conversation will be private. Also, the train club is, the Model Railroad Club, is working diligently to be open next month. They are inviting people to come by Saturdays starting February 1st from 10 to 12. They'll be open every Saturday following that. And you can see the progress they're making. The room looks beautiful. It won't be fully finished the 1st of February, but everybody is welcome to come by and have a look. And as soon as they are finished and up and running fully, we'll have a little celebration party for them. Let's see, what else do I need to tell you? Welcome parties. A couple of the floor and unit leaders have come to us to ask us to remind you that the welcome parties are not just for the new residents. So if you get an invitation for a party in your area, your floor or your unit, you are welcome to join. The leaders do put a lot of effort into the parties to make them nice. And you know, when you move into a new place, it's nice to have people come and welcome you. So make sure you stop by and say hello for those welcome parties if you get an invitation. If you have any questions, you can call us at the office and we'll answer your questions. So this week, tonight's music is South Philly Billy. Tomorrow we have Allison Mangold from the First Coast 99s. That is a chapter of the 99s organization, which is an organization of women pilots. Our very own Mary Jane Sipple is a part of that organization, and she made it possible for Allison to come and talk to us on Saturday. So I think that's going to be a very interesting presentation with her. That's tomorrow, Saturday at 2 o'clock in Egret Hall. We also have next week some events that are full, but I want you to know about them. Chanticleer at Palm Presbyterian, that is an annual favorite. That is full. We are fortunate to get 10 tickets to that through Jean and George Bland. Their generosity gets us those 10 tickets. That trip is full with a wait list, but if you would like to get on the wait list, you feel free to call the office. On the 21st, Judy and Pat will be doing their crafting of pour painting. There may be a spot open on that. On your sign-up sheet, there is a phone number to call to sign up for that. So look that up if you're interested in pour painting. And that's P-O-U-R painting, not P-O-O-R painting. And then the 21st is the Alhambra. That trip is full, but there is not a waiting list. So if you want to try your luck and go to the Alhambra, call the office. We'll put you on the waiting list in case somebody cancels. You'll get to go. And then on the 22nd, we have a nice signed up group for the Mayport Navy Commissary trip. That's going to be a monthly trip that we do every month on the 4th Wednesday. Just so happens this month there are 5 Wednesdays. So that will happen on the 22nd, which is also UNF Day here. We've got, for residents, we have representatives from OLLI coming. We have the professor from the School of Dietetics and Nutrition who did the microbiome research project last year that some of you participated in. They will have a table. They are working on a new project that they are hoping you'll sign up for. And they will have tables here at UNF Day, which runs from 2 to 5 next Wednesday, the 22nd. So come down and find out about how you and UNF can partner. And then on the 23rd, Jay is doing her Crafter's Corner of soap making. That is full, but you can call the office and get on the wait list. On the 24th, we're going out to lunch, Firebird's Wood-Fired Grill. And then on Saturday, we're going to the Metropolitan Opera Live at the Cinemark Theater Atlantic, and that leaves at 11:45. So I hope you all have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing you around the village.
Good morning, Cypress Village. Lester Ruiz, Director of Environmental Services. I just got a couple of announcements that I want to make. Due to the schedule changes that we've made, we want to remind everyone that please report all your permissions to enter directly to Natalie and I, or the housekeeping office. Because I know you guys had your housekeeper for a little bit and they might have known that they could go in and all that, but your new housekeeper is going to want to follow protocol and make sure that they actually have the permission from you, and we can give them that as long as you give us that, please. We also want some feedback, please. Valors, emails, comments, positive, negative. We want to hear it all so that we can coach, train, and get everybody up to the standards that you all deserve, okay? That's what the goal is this year, to give you all that. And the last one would be all cancellations. If you're going to cancel your housekeeper for the day or for the next week, please contact Natalie and I directly so that we can better arrange their responsibilities for the day, okay? Thank you so much. Everybody have a good day and see you around the village.
Good morning, everybody. This is Tyler from Dining Services. I have a few updates today that just wanted to bring to your attention. The first is for UNF Day, January 22nd. We will not be open at the Loon's Nest at all that day, so please just plan accordingly. There's a lot going on. We'll be resituating the room in Egret Hall to make everybody fit. So we got that going on. The Sandpiper store. I've got a lot of demand to the point where we're not able to keep up with products that we need to keep on the shelves. So I will be having to raise some prices for those items that we have on those shelves, just, to kind of meet in the middle. This is just something that is an area that I've been meaning to get attention to, and I'm getting to it now. So those changes will not be taking effect for a couple of months, but you will see them eventually, and I just wanted to bring it to your attention so that we know about it as far in advance as possible. Our supervisors, Joseph and Chrissy, they have put in their notices. Both are going on to do different things. Both, one's moving, the other is just finding another job in another field. And so we're happy for both of them. We hope to find somebody to fill in their roles as soon as we possibly can. We're currently interviewing, and they are people you're familiar with. They do very, very, very well. So you will, be seeing them shortly in a different role rather than serving the tables that you all sit at each night. The Valentine's Day, we have decided to do a kind of banquet style meal for those that want to sign up. It will be a limited seating. We plan to use the Loon's Nest, where we have 12 or 13 tables, I believe. Some will fit 4 people, some will not. But it'll be a sign-up sort of basis where it will start with a cocktail hour before, hors d'oeuvres, cocktails in the private dining room. That will then move into the Loon's Nest dining area, where we'll have the room kind of fit for the evening. Tablecloths, candles on the tables, dim lighting, that sort of thing. It'll be nice. Chef plans to serve a 4-course meal, salad, starter, entree, and then dessert. We know the dessert sounds great, so I'm hoping the rest of the meal will be just as great. And then my last thing is the Loon's Nest happy hour. So we have a lot of demand for Loon's Nest seating at the bar for happy hours. I've kind of spoken with everybody, trying to meet in the middle so that those that want to sit at the bar to have a drink can for at least the first hour of that happy hour. That being said, from 4:30 to 5:30, we ask that we just do not dine at the bar for that hour, so that those that want to attend and have a drink before dinner or right before sitting down can do so at the bar. It'll just help with organization, a little bit of clutter, but Shouldn't be anything difficult, and anybody that wants to have a meal can do so after 5:30. We'll be good there. But that's all I can think of at the moment. That should be good, so thank you very much.
Good morning. It is now Friday morning, and I want to talk to you about FLICRA, Florida Life Care Residents Association. I am the membership chair, and this is a statewide nonprofit organization that is located in Tallahassee, Florida, and it's for residents that live in CCRCs like we do. There's much information on the 1 January flyer that I sent you about 2 weeks ago. I distributed it to each household, and there's one of the benefits I want to talk about because it's very important. When I lived in Silkvine, I used to get a homestead exemption. I was there for several years, and I got this homestead exemption every year. And then when I moved to the Towers, guess what? Didn't get it. But then I found out from FLICRA that they had gone and worked with the legislators to authorize that same benefit for the residents who had life care contracts. So we started working with that. And what did I get this year living in the Towers? You gotta listen to this carefully. I received an benefit of $446.62. 332 eligible qualifying units got the same thing for a total of $148,279 total. Now, I would think if you got a check for $446.62 that, maybe you could renew your membership or join. All it costs you for an annual fee is $22 for a single person and $37 as a couple. So I'm going to close now. And what I want to tell you is that if you have already renewed or joined, thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. This is Jim Jandro of Chapter 48 of the Florida Life Care Residents Association, and I'm closing now. Goodbye.
Good morning, villagers. Ashley Miller here, your Director of Resident Services. I hope you all have had a wonderful week this week, and just a couple updates from your Wellness Center. Our next breakfast in BPs will be today, directly after Coffee Chat, starting at 10:30 in the Wellness Center. Come join Patty, our IHS nurse, as she takes blood pressures and enjoy a little light breakfast fare, compliments of Trilogy Home Health Care. And in honor of Martin Luther King Day on Monday, January 20th, our monthly wellness documentary will be King in the Wilderness. This film includes never-before-seen footage of interviews with some of Dr. King's closest friends, interspersed with historical archives during a period of his life. This will be showing in the Marsh Media Lounge on Monday at 1 p.m. And the Mobility Repair Clinic will be back in the village on Tuesday, January 21st from 10 till 12 p.m. in the Veterans Lobby. If you would like to make an appointment, please call 807-6221. And Guardian Pharmacy will be back in the Wellness Center on Wednesday, January 22nd from 9 till 12 p.m. The medication cycle pickup will be for Tower C, the houses, and pill pack strips. And I am so excited for our first annual Live Vibrant Awards ceremony that will be next Friday, directly after Coffee Chat here in Egret Hall. I hope you all are just excited as I am. As a community moving towards whole body wellness and embracing the power that comes with active aging, we can't wait to celebrate some of our inspirational villagers that are truly living vibrantly. Deb and I look forward to seeing you all next Friday here in Egret Hall. And a daily dose of wellness. I have 2 quotes from Martin Luther King that really speak deeply to me. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. And the second one, it's always the right time to do the right thing. And please stay tuned after Coffee Chat for a sneak peek at our new promotional video starring our very own Ty Morgan as he showcases our beautiful Technogym equipment. I hope you'll have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you around the village.
All right, I'm back, and I hope everybody's enjoying today's information, and I hope it's beneficial to you as well at the same time. I just wanted to comment on earlier this week, we had a pretty formidable visit. We had all of the sales leaders within the LCS organization here at Cypress Village to host a meeting, but even more importantly, they wanted to bring some of the sales leaders outside of the Peak portfolio, being Cypress Village, to really take a look at Cypress Village and look at the community over the last 10 years, where it's come from and what we've actually done here in a positive way for residents in their lives. And I think overall the meeting was very, very good. They took a lot of ideas and thoughts away. So the meeting, I think, was a big success and was very productive for them, and tons of compliments about our residents, our people, our engagement, culture, the building, the grounds, everything looked really good. So big thank you to all of our residents for letting us host the group, as well as interacting and engaging with them. It really does mean a lot, and they are very, very fond of Cypress Village. So again, big thank you there. The community meeting was going on at the same time on Tuesday. Tuesday was a crazy day, but I hope it didn't disrupt many residents. There was a lot going on, but we tried to minimize that. So during community meeting, we had Dave Green and Ashley Miller as featured speakers. Lisa Green was scheduled to do a real estate and occupancy update. However, she was busy with the meeting, so she could not attend. So before I get into next month, the community meeting video, Ty, spit it out, is actually up and available for you to watch or take a look at if you were unable to attend, or if you attended and just wanted to catch up on something, it should be up and available to you. Another big announcement again, next week is a huge week. We have UNF Day on the 22nd, which is Wednesday, between 2 and 5 p.m. Again, residents, please, please don't take this lightly. This is a big opportunity, and we all as a community need to show up big and proud of our local university, which is right down the street from us, University of North Florida. They have allocated numerous leaders, including the president of the university, to be here with us. So please invite any family members you have, grandchildren, anybody that would be interested in UNF from an educational perspective, or degree, technical, vocational certificate. They have all of that, and they are going to be providing all of that information to our employees for employment and educational opportunities, but then there's going to be a whole slew of opportunities for residents to take advantage of as well. So it's a dual benefit to have UNF as a key partner of Cypress Village. So please, please come out, show your colors, be very UNF, proactive, and an advocate. So very important, 22nd between 2 and 5 p.m. in Egret Hall and the Loon's Nest. On to the next item, one of my favorites, resident recognition this week. We had a few things going on, but one thing I wanted to mention was the Railroad Club. I got a quick sneak peek of all of the work that has taken place up there. And let me tell you, the new train room is going to be very formidable, if not meet or exceed the prior train room in detail and enjoyment. It is incredible. I don't want to miss any, but I do know some key players. We've got Mr. Kerry McVeigh, we've got Jim Weiderman, and we have Mr. Peter Whiteman that I know are very, very active and putting in a lot of hours and a lot of time for the enjoyment of our Cypress Village residents and our guests, and especially the grandchildren and little guys that come in that love to see the train. So a big thank you to all of you, and if I missed anybody, I apologize, but really appreciate those efforts. We're bringing back something that was a statement and a landmark of Cypress Village. So again, big thanks to the Railroad Group. Also a quick one, we had the farmers market this week, and we have a resident that is a truly engaged resident. Miss Joan McVeigh actually heads up the cashier and sales aspects of the farmers market today. And we just want to say a big thank you to you, Joan, because it means a lot. And we're hoping that the little farmers market that we offer is a nice little convenience for our residents and employees to get some good fresh produce at a good price, so, and very conveniently. All good words in my mind. So great engagement there. Again, thanks, Joan. And last but not least, thanks, Joan. And last but not least, let's roll into birthdays. And I know we have 4 birthday villagers out there today. So let's start it off with a Mr. Bob Murata. Happy birthday, Bob. Miss Roberta Eggert, Ann Fessett, and Sherry Gerosa. Happy birthday to all 4 of you today. On the 18th, we've got 2. We've got Mr. John Bunting, a new resident. John, happy birthday. And Dixie Smith on the 18th. Happy birthday to you two tomorrow. Janine Baker, Bill Lyle, and Virginia Ratliff, and William Bremner. All are on the 19th. Happy birthday to you 4, I think it was. On the 20th, we've got 3. We've got Miss Margaret Bathke. Margaret, happy birthday to you. Miss Eileen Weiderman and Mr. Eric Taylor. Happy birthday to you 3 residents. We got a sole birthday boy on the 21st, and that's my buddy Jim, quote unquote Tim Martin. Jim, happy birthday to you, buddy. On the 22nd, we've got 3. We've got a new resident. Her name is Miss Vicky Siegert. Her birthday is on the 22nd with Randall Leby and Carol Farr. Happy birthday to all of you. And that is going to cap it off for this week's Coffee Chat.